welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving into some more of my babies, the Stray Kids. I have a couple things added to my playlist, but the last thing I reacted to them was, or reacted to from them, was the 8 vocalists plus 8 rappers equals Stray Kids, or something along those videos, or something along those lines, where it was basically a compilation of them rapping and them singing, just showing the duality in all of the members. And some of you guys said, that wasn't the greatest video or greatest compilation, and I agreed. It wasn't the greatest, demonstration of what they could do, especially since it was a little bit older and didn't include some of their more recent stuff. But there were still a lot of moments in there where I was like, ooh, what is that song? Ooh, what is that song? Ooh, what is that performance? And I was like, it got me excited. So I had lots of recommendations from you guys down in the comment section. So one thing that came up frequently was their song Levanter. So I was like, okay. And I was debating whether I wanted to dive into this or I still have to react to their music video Freeze from Oddinary. So I was debating between doing that and this one, and then a lot of you guys actually recommended that I react to their video for Backdoor, I think it was. So, like, it was a 3-way tie. I was like, okay, let me dive into Levanter first. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into this and just see what it's all about. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, they look so young. I love this choker. Ooh, come on, Court. Ooh, come on, head voice. Hey! Oh, there's my baby in leather pants, Lord. Oh, come on, bass. Oh. I love that sort of vocal calm response that was happening there with Felix and whoever was doing the higher part. Come on, head voice. I love this choreo.
It's so good now.
Oh, God. Again, how all that bass comes out of that little bitty boy, I will never understand, but it always just hits me like a brick. They all have such beautiful smiles. Okay, 2019. Yes, all right. So it's a little bit older. Not too old, but a little bit older. Like they looked younger. And then also I saw Hyunjin, and he didn't have his gorgeous long locks that he has now. Growing out his hair was a beautiful decision for him because he just looks so good. Whether it's black, blonde, red, whatever color under the sun he decides, like that hair length on him is just such a good look for him. I mean, he looks good at all times, but I love that long hair on him. But yes, one reason that made me pick this video over diving into Freeze or Backdoor, well, I haven't heard Backdoor yet, so I don't know what that is sonically like, what it's like musically. But obviously I've listened to Freeze because I've listened to Oddinary on repeat. Stray Kids Oddinary and all of the One We reactions that I've done over like the last 2.5 weeks are pretty much all that I've listened to on my phone on repeat for like the last couple of weeks. So I've heard Freeze already. But one reason I kind of leaned into reacting to this first is a number of you guys put down in the comments section after some of the commentary I made. I don't remember if it was in the 8 vocalists, 8 rappers video, or if it was one of the other Stray Kids videos. It might have been Lonely Street. But in one of those videos, I made commentary about how I love their songs. My favorite songs from them are the ones where they're singing more so than like the rapping, fun, upbeat kind of stuff. And there's nothing wrong with the rapping, upbeat kind of stuff, because I love those songs too. But like I'm a singer, performer, and I like listening to people really just sing. I love listening to those songs where it's like I can hear their vocals and it's just like, oh. So like Lonely Street and Waiting for Us are the 2 songs I've listened to the most off Oddinary. And 24 to 25 was like my favorite Stray Kids song that I heard at, when I first listened to that. I love Scars as well. So it's like after, hearing my commentary like that, there were a lot of you who were like, well, based off of, things you've said, I feel like you'd really like Levanter. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because I really did. I really do like this. Again, this falls kind of in that same sort of wheelhouse as the other songs I've listed, where it's like, yeah, there were some of those harder hitting parts and whatnot, but for the most part in the song, it was singing. I could hear these vocals, and it was beautiful. I love hearing their vocals. I love dancing. I love, getting hype and, all that other kind of stuff. Venom and Charmer and all these other ones, like they turn the party and they make me happy. They make me excited. They get me hype. But like, I love just listening to them sing. I love listening to them sing. That's just more my style, my vibe. So while I can appreciate all the other styles and genres of music that they do dabble in, like what draws me to certain artists are like the vocals. So I love listening to their vocals. And this is another instance where it was just beautiful. And musically, just the instrumentation of it and just the genre of this kind of music, just it pulls to me, it speaks to me. This is more my kind of vibe. So yeah, the song is one that I can definitely see myself listening to on repeat, adding it to my playlist with the rest of the things that I've had on repeat for the last 2 weeks. And yeah, the video, beautiful. I love the use of choreography. I love the more contemporary kind of choreography versus like the hard-hitting boy band kind of choreography that goes with a lot of their other upbeat dancing kind of songs. I love that just sort of flowy, fluid motion happening, and I loved all of them showcasing that, because there's sometimes where you might get into some of these bands and like one of them, like obviously Hyunjin has that training. I've watched his Artist of the Month segment, and I know he's got that training, he's got that in him. I don't know that everybody in the band has that sort of contemporary dance kind of training and whatnot, but it's nice to see that they all can pull that sort of choreography off, and it works with the song beautifully. The visuals in the video were beautiful. The colors, love the coloration. I love pastel pink Felix. There were a couple of instances here where Bang Chan, his eyes were just really speaking to me. Specifically like when they had that building lit on fire, there was just something about the way the light was hitting his eyes. Maybe he was wearing contacts, maybe he wasn't, I don't know, but there's something about the light hitting his eyes and he just looked beautiful. Of course, the leather pants. Y'all already know how I feel about those. Yeah, all in all, visually it was beautiful, and I love the song. I love the song. It's definitely something that I'll add to my playlist. And yeah, so you guys made a wise decision. You guys made a good decision, and I like hearing that, or like seeing that in the comment section where you guys are like, hey, I've paid attention to the things you've said, and I think based off things you said, you would like this. It really shows that, you know, while yes, I love the people who like just blast me with, hey, react to this, react to this, react to this, because they love that song. I also love those people who are like, hey, I love this song, but based off of what you've said, I think you might love this song, so you should check out this song. And then also come back and check out this song. So yeah, love this. And yeah, I think I'll check out Freeze next, just so I can finish up the Oddinary videos, aside from all of like the dance and background behind the scenes stuff that they released. I gotta get into that stuff too. Then I gotta get back into the 2 kids rooms. Lord, there's so much Stray Kids content to catch up on, Lord. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it eventually, I promise. But anyway, thank you guys for the suggestion. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.